In other news, stakeholders in the education sector have made several recommendations in a bid to revamp the sector in Osun State towards achieving better results. These recommendations were given at the Osun Education Summit, which held from the 22nd to the 24th of August 2023. Olalekan Akindoju was at the final day of the summit and now reports.
3 days, stakeholders in the education sector from within and outside of Osun State, non-governmental organizations and politicians gathered in Osogbo, the state capital, to deliberate on ways to overhaul the education sector in the state. Understanding the need for reforms in a sector that is beset with multiple challenges, Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke approved the Osun Education Summit, which held from the 22nd to 24th of August 2023. In the course of the 3 days, various stakeholders addressed issues ranging from policy reforms, monitoring and evaluation, staff welfare, training and retraining of teachers, inclusion of indigenous language, education of people with special needs, among others. Rhoda Amotosho, who is the president of the Teens Awareness Initiative, an NGO, urged the Osun State government to ensure policy reforms and leverage on partnerships with non-profit organizations.
Our state needs to leverage on these opportunities by partnering with NGOs to assess such opportunities from global bodies like the UN, like World Bank and various organizations. And also, they need to leverage on database. We need database. If you are saying that, okay, we have poor quality of education, do we have data to back it up? How up to date are our database in terms of quality education? So we need consistent research, consistent assessment, consistent database in terms of our education quality. And lastly, policy reform.
Ahead of the summit, both the Ministry of Education and the Osun Education Summit Committee highlighted issues the conference must address. Chairman of the Summit Committee, Professor Oyesoji Aremu, and the Special Advisor to the Governor on Education, Teniola Lanleyin, ascertained the expectations were met.
We're going to put everything together so to further validate or give a kind of empirical nods on what our reports will be. So my takeaway is that whatever the reports will be something that is coming from stakeholders.
We have to do our best to implement the recommendation, implementing all the recommendations as much as we can, and also make sure the things we're doing are realistic, things that will actually
and teachers will be encouraged.